Hey, welcome back, everybody. My guest tonight is a five-time Grammy Award-winning singer who has sold over 200 million records worldwide and is the most #1 singles of any solo artist in history. Please welcome to a late show, Mariah Carey. Mariah, thank you so much for being here.
Hi, Stephen. How are you?
I am very good now that you're here. How have you been riding out the quarantine?
Well, I think just like everybody else, it's been an adjustment. How have you been riding it out? You've been thriving because you get to, you're still doing your show, and
Well,
I've still been working.
Yeah, well,
But
very lucky to still be able to do the show. I'll say
me
that.
too. I'm glad to be able to be here and to be talking to you during all this. I have two 9-year-olds, so it's
Oh, wow.
it's been a bit challenging because you want them to have a normal life and have a normal, we wanted to have them to enjoy the summer. So, and they got through that. And, now school is back on for them.
Are they home? Are they homeschooling, or are they going off?
Well, they've always been homeschooled. They have a
Okay.
fabulous teacher. And then we had to, because we were in Manhattan for like the first 4 months of COVID. We didn't leave. So, so their teacher is from LA. So we did virtual schooling even then. And they adjusted to it. At the beginning, it was really hard because you got to make sure they're not like on the iPad doing other stuff, playing Roblox, doing doing what they want to do instead of actually participating in the scholastic experience. But yeah, they've been doing great with that, and I think it's what we have to do right now.
Well, you actually caused a splash just recently because I don't have to tell you or anybody out there that you're the undisputed queen of Christmas. But you caused a stir by sending out this tweet last week. It says, "Thanksgiving is canceled." And listen, if it comes down from on high, that means Thanksgiving is canceled. Did you realize you
But I
throw
have to
people
tell
into
you,
such a
Stephen,
panic?
No, I have to tell you, that's a chapter in my book. And I just tweeted that as sort of a little teaser for the fans because there's an actual story attached to it. And somebody literally said that to me, like, I just want you to know Thanksgiving is canceled. And I was like, who's telling Frank Perdue? How are we going to get through this? We got to return all the turkeys.
Well, here is the book. It is The Meaning of Mariah Carey. It's out tomorrow. What is the true meaning of Mariah Carey? Much like Christmas, I know we're supposed to be keeping Mariah Carey in our heart all year round.
I think that it's a constant, without getting too deep, there is a constant, it's a constant quest to understand the meaning of ourselves and what's meaningful to us. And, it's been, started writing the book like 3 years ago and really have been wanting to write it for like since I was pregnant with the twins. So like 10 years now. And it's been a cathartic experience, and there's some fun stuff that's in the book. There's a lot of fun stuff, but it's a lot about really, I wanted to just emancipate that little girl that I was before anybody ever heard of me as a professional singer. So that's hopefully what I've done here.
I know you write your own songs. So you just were inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame last year. Congratulations for that.
Yeah. Thank you. I didn't get to go to the ceremony because of COVID, but I think they're going to do something, I don't know, whenever they can. It's in the it's done. So I'm thankful for it. This is my acceptance speech. Thank you so much. And that's it. I didn't get to go to the show.
How would you compare
canceled.
writing songs? How would you compare writing songs to writing a book? Which is more therapeutic for you?
I would say, look, working on this book for 3 years it has been, like I said, it's been very cathartic, very therapeutic, but writing songs has always been my first love. So the lyrics are woven into the book, and a lot of them, you know, it just illustrates the fact that I've been telling my story for years as a songwriter. And so everybody, you know, with the why now, it's like, well, when the hell did you expect me to do it? Like, I've been traveling, I've been touring, I've been, you know, I have kids, I've been writing songs, producing albums, doing all this stuff, but I never really got to sit down and recount all these different moments that sort of define who I am for my fans and ultimately for myself. Because even like doing the audiobook now, which has been such a great creative experience for me, because the lyrics are interwoven with the whole book. And sometimes I'm singing, sometimes I'm reading them. And then there's also this new little thing that came out in the press today about something that I did back in the days that now the fans have gotten. A little album that I didn't tell anybody about that I
I've
made.
got that right here. That is this caused quite a stir today. Is that what year is this? Is this 95? When did you create this album? 95?
Yeah, when I was doing like One Sweet Day and Fantasy and all these very quite different songs. But that is my artwork. If you like the artwork, Stephen, you see there's a dead roach there.
This is sort of alt rock, sort of grungy album.
Yes. It was for laughs. I did it for laughs. And because it was like such a popular genre at the time, and I was like, well, I have a full band here. Let's just do something, and I'll just make up some nonsense and sing it. But it
never told anybody. But never told anybody that this was you.
No, I didn't. And then I worked with my friend Clarissa, who came in and did vocals on top of what I had laid out, because the label was like, you can't do this. Like, what are you talking? Like, you know, it was a big deal. And so she came in and layered her vocals, and then she wrote a song as well. She had been someone who was really nice to me when I was, you know, before I had a record deal. She let me live with her. She kind of was very, you know, she was a very sweet, very kind person to me when not many people were. So.
Have you ever heard anybody talk about this album not knowing that you were involved with it?
No, because it was, so I did a video and we kind of like, you know, I wanted it to be released so bad. My plan was I was going to dress up in like a costume and make a video and be unrecognizable and just release it and see what happened. But that got stifled by certain people at the label. So, you know, I kind of had to abandon the project, but I'm kind of happy that at this moment, the fans are actually hearing it, because it's me doing an accent, doing an imitation of someone that I created that doesn't actually exist. So, you know, but then again, there's layered vocals on top of it. So only someone who really knows my voice would be able to hear that and know that it's me.
Okay. You attended 500 hours of beauty school, which I did not know.
500 hours, yes.
So you're literally a beauty school dropout.
Yes, I am. And I've been saying this for years, but I think you know, I had so many weird things around my identity and figuring out my hair and like how to do makeup and stuff like that, because I never felt pretty or, you know, like I fit into one particular group or whatever. So, but I always knew I was going to want to be a singer. So I was like, okay, beauty school in the interim will be helpful, because I knew I would be a horrible waitress, which I was. And I was horrible at anything else.
What made you a horrible waitress? Because I'm married to a horrible waitress. My wife.
Really?
Our joke between us is she was called a weak link in the chain. What made you a horrible waitress?
One of the things, first of all, I hated it, so that contributed to it. But one of the things was that, and this is sad because I also failed remedial math, even though my father was an aeronautical engineer, I didn't get any of that. So, so I couldn't work the cash register properly. And the girls that really cared about the job and were there waitressing, that were all older than me, because I was a kid when I was doing this, so I started in the industry so young. But they were like, oh my gosh, this girl is messing up our orders. She's messing everything up. And plus, one other thing, no one could remember my name, so I didn't want to always have to explain, oh, Mariah, like this is how you pronounce it, because back then nobody had that name. So I would oftentimes make up a name. I would say my name was like Debbie or something more common, and then I'd forget what name I told that table. So they'd be like, Debbie. And I'm sitting there, like, listening to my demo, like, not even, aware that someone's calling me. Oh, yeah, I told them my name was Debbie. That's right.
Mariah, we have to take a quick break, but stick around, everybody. We'll be right back with more Mariah Carey.